one you can drive in. That's a big mine. I said, we can camp in there. So we drove up, over the mountain, which had been a good road 20 years before that. When now it's all washed out. We got up in there, and we got across it, we made it up. We didn't hit anymore, we made it up to the top of the hill. We made a manganese mine, and we stayed in there at night. Backed in there. And we had a sleeping bag. A little fire in there. It was good, you could drive back into it. And that worked during the Second World War, making these up. So a big long mine. Terry said, how far back? I said, I don't know, I never went all the way. So we just pulled in the entrance. He said, well, we got time, we'll go check it out. So we walked back, and we probably walked the road. And I've got flashlight. Start seeing shit there. What's that? I said, a mountain lion. I said, he's probably back in there or something. I said, maybe we better back on the hunter. He said, Jesus Christ, you bring me all the way out from fucking New York and we camp in the goddamn thing. I said, oh shit, I got 22. He said, yeah, you're going to protect me with a fucking 22 revolver? I said, don't worry about it. I said, we'll build a fire. You won't come out past us, I don't think. He never did, of course. I don't even know he was in the mine. I wanted to check that out anyway, because there was a story that there were 3 gondola cars that went off the track. I've done all this research before, the Sagamore mines. And the Sagamore mines, the Spanish originally mined them back in the 1700s. They closed off, and there was another mining company there, and they actually had a small town. They had a dance hall. This is a true story. A dance hall, it was probably as wide as the cell. Maybe the main room was, they had a spring-loaded dance floor. It was spring-loaded, coil springs. This dance floor was on this coil spring. It was a big camp. I mean, they had 100 miners in there, and they had dances in there one time. And they had a good road that came right into it. It was a biker gang that maintained it. Buildings were still in good shape. Well, this is 20 years after the fact, and they had a flood out there. Now, there was no spring-loaded dance floor there. The building was still the same, but it was all packed sand on it, and the floor didn't go up and down anymore. And there was a story, I'd run into a Mexican out there, and he told me his dad had worked in that mine. That was the Sagamore mine. That's over in the next wash, above where we were staying in the manganese. Yeah, not where I had the gold mines. So he said there's an old story about 3 gondola cars went off the track with very rich silver ores on them and never got one. They went down over the track, they never wanted to take them years before, silver ore. And so I had Susie. I said, Susie, get on the goddamn internet. Tell me how many tons of ore a gondola. 100 tons. I said, well, we're going up to this railroad track and we're going to get these goddamn gondola cars with they never recovered them when the ore went down. Okay, we got all the way up. This was on the same wash where we had the manganese mine where the mountain lion was. And we hadn't got back over, we couldn't go back down over that road anyway. So we went up there the next day. Now this is in the Mojave Desert, but this is up pretty fucking high. It's up about 3,000 foot. We're getting snow up in there. You know, oh, this is about this time of year. And there was as we went up the wash, we pulled up over, and I said, what's the matter? I said, the gondola, somebody salvaged all the tracks off the gondola, all the iron tracks since I've been there. I looked at this son of a bitch, this is a narrow gauge track. And so Terry said, where'd you get this story? I said, I got it off a Mexican whose dad used to work in the mine years ago. And 3 cars went down off the track there in the gondola cars. Well, they weren't gondola cars. They didn't have 100 tons of ore. They were goddamn ore carts because this was a narrow gauge track. It was only about this long, probably 150 pounds per car. And it was, but we got a lot of it, and that was above Sagamore camp. Well, the big flood had come down through, washed out the Sagamore camp. The only one that was standing there was a dance hall. We're still standing there. Nobody, you know, the floor, he said, this year's spring load? I said, well, there's sand underneath. And now it was spring loaded years ago. You could stand on, jump up. So that was, then we went down and we stayed in the manganese mine another night. We went over about 40 pounds of gold ore out of the mine over there. It was terrible. Terry said, I don't believe this shit. I said, well, look, you're having a great experience. And of course, the land was all parkland now. We weren't allowed to be in there.
Right.
I said, I didn't, fuck it. I said, you know, it was off limits. We had a couple hours to get in there. And go through fucking that thing. So, that was our experience on that. Fortunately, we found another road to get out of there. We didn't have to go down through the other one.
A great tale.
That's a great tale. The arrowhead you see in here all come out of the Von Trigger Hills. Von Trigger Hills. Those are the biggest agate and jasper mines in the East Mojave Desert. The biggest indium mines in the East.